Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful Sunrise Pilates workout. Let's get started. Don't forget to hit like on the videos, subscribe to the videos, and we'll continue our 365-day challenge of Sunrise workouts. So let's lay down on our mats, enjoy some of this cool, crisp morning air. Find a nice neutral position, shoulders away from your ears. Get your body nice and comfortable. Nice neutral position, a gap about the size of a ripe grape under your lower back. A few deep thoracic breaths in through your nose into your rib cage. As you exhale, zip up your pelvic floor muscles from your pubic bone to your navel to help press all the air out of your lungs. Let's get your shoulders moving. Connect that breathing with your movements. Soldier arms. Keep those hips nice and flat. Inhale into your nose. Exhale. Maintain that pelvic floor contraction. Turn it into windmill arms. Inhale for one, exhale for one. At the top, switch directions. You can tell if your hips are moving, if your feet are sliding back and forth on the mat. Let's really try and just move your upper body. Focus on your movements, focus on your breathing. Both arms up, stretch them up to the sky. Press those shoulder blades back down. Just getting everything moving and warmed up. And arms back down by your sides. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring those knees up into a tabletop position. Maintaining that neutral spine. Keep that ripe grape underneath your lower back. Roll those shoulders off the mat. You can stay here if you want for your 100 or stretch those legs out. Inhale for 5 pumps of your arms, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale for 5 pumps of your arms. Nice deep breaths. Firing up those abs. Try not to let too much of the movement come into your thighs here. Turn your toes out a little bit. Let's do 3 more sets. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And lower those legs nice and slow down. Inhale, arms up above your head. Exhale, engage those core muscles. Roll all the way up. Use your legs to help if you need to. Nice spine stretch all the way over. Restack 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice stretch up. Chin to your chest. Roll all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll all the way back up. Flex those feet. Nice spine stretch like you're rolling over a big ball. Restack. Slowly roll all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Use those hands on your legs to walk yourself up if you need to. Hands over your head, feet flexed. Nice spine stretch. Restack 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms out to the side. Feet mat width apart for the saw. Nice spine twist and stretch over. Every time you turn, try and lengthen like there's a string pulling you taller and taller. Nice deep breaths. Inhale as you come up and twist. Exhale as you bend over. Last one. And let's roll back down onto our mat for our core series. Pilates has 4 core movements. All of them really work your core, but these are the ones that they consider their core series. So one knee up to your chest, shoulders off the mat, stretch that bottom leg out, and single leg stretch. Inhale for 1 set, exhale for 1 set. Zip up those pelvic floor muscles. Really focus on the movements and your breathing and connecting them. Let's do 3 more. And keep that knee into your chest. Stretch that leg up to the sky. Double little bounce with the bottom leg and switch. Nice deep breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Really stretch that bottom leg away from the body. Give the leg up that's up towards the sky a gentle little pull so you're getting a hamstring stretch. If your neck starts getting tired, go ahead and roll it back down to the mat. Now, bring those knees into a tabletop position and double leg stretch. Circle those arms. The lower you put those legs, the more difficult it is for your abs. Just make sure that there's no pressure on your lower back when you're doing that. You can turn those toes out slightly so you're not feeling it in your thighs. Have 2 more. Don't forget to breathe. Roll that head back down. Legs up to the sky. Roll that head up. Rest it in your hands gently. Double leg sink, stretch all the way down. Double straight leg stretch. There's 3, 4. You can bend your knees slightly if you have tight hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Slowly lower all the way back down to your mat. Let that head rest back on your mat. Roll it back and forth just to stretch that neck a little bit. Bring your feet up towards your sit bones. Let's do a shoulder bridge. Have your knees about hip width apart, shoulders away from your ears. Roll 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up into your shoulder bridge. Inhale at the top, squeeze those glutes. Slowly roll 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, engage those glutes. And all the way back down. This time as you roll up, we're going to do our leg lifts. You can stay here and continue to roll up and down. You can lift your heels off the mat. You can do a marching position, a marching movement, I should say, or you can stretch that leg all the way up to the sky and do your leg lifts. Wherever you are with your workout, with your practice, it's totally fine. Do whatever is comfortable for you. I like to work in sets of 10. Point that toe on the way down. Flex on the way up. Two more. And foot down. You can roll down in between if you want, or move on to that second leg up in the air, point it on the way down, flex it on the way up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale on one, exhale on one. Let's do two more. And slowly roll like a string of pearls, one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down to the mat. Let's roll over to our side. Let's do our side bends. You have a choice. You can come down here on your knees. You can come down here on your elbow for your side bends. You can have one leg out, or you can do both legs out. Totally up to you. I'm going to have both legs out, shoulder over your wrist, down and back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's come over onto our stomachs. Shoulders over your elbows, navel to spine. Double little kick with a flexed toe or flexed foot. Don't let those abdominal muscles get lazy. Don't let your belly sink down to the mat. Pull it up, shoulders away from your ears. Last one. Lay down on your stomach. Clasp those hands behind your back. Inhale at the bottom. Double little kick. Exhale. Stretch those hands towards your heels. Double little kick. Nice stretch. Open those shoulders. Navel to spine. Let's do two more. Last one. And let's roll over onto the other side for our side bends. Pick the version that works best for you. Nice inhales. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as you stretch up. There's 3, 4. Open that chest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll over into your push-up. You can pick which version you like. I'm going to stay in my plank today. Inhale and 10 push-ups. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Sit back into child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Sit up when you're ready. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful sunrise morning. I hope you're enjoying these workouts as much as I am. I look forward to all 365 days of beautiful sunrise workouts. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, and we will see you tomorrow morning.